What's going on, everybody? Walking in love with horror. My name is AJ,
I'm
and
Christy.
y'all welcome to a live stream. We haven't done a live stream in a while. We're also going to throw us up on the podcast. So shout out to y'all if you're listening over on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. But this is dope. So we're trying to do the live stream thing in this new setup. It's definitely not perfect. We're working out the kinks. Like even when we first, because we're also using StreamYard. Because I used to use OBS.
Yeah.
But with the new computer setup, things like that. I don't have OBS and all the stuff set up, so I was like, let me just use StreamYard, and we're trying to work through the kinks of that right now. But yeah, so here we are doing our live stream, talking about the horror movies coming out in March 2025, the ones that we are excited about because there are, when I was going through and looking at the list, I was like, dang, there's actually a lot of movies coming out in March, like a lot of good ones. So we thought it'd be dope to do a live stream and talk about the films coming out in March. It's kind of, we haven't done one in a while, and it's kind of late over on the East Coast.
Yeah.
So we didn't know if people would even be able to attend this or not. But at least the replay will be there, and then of course we'll throw it up on our podcast channels as well. But with that, we can go ahead and jump into what?
What did I tell you we was gonna do first?
I don't remember actually.
Um.
I don't remember.
Okay, because I was like, we should, talk about the losses we had.
Oh yeah, talk about that. Yep. Go ahead.
You go ahead.
No, you go ahead because I don't have it pulled up.
I don't have it pulled up either.
But you have your phone. I don't have. I don't have a. I don't
We
even
don't got no way.
I don't even have a keyboard right now to access, just because of the way we have things set up. I'm about to get like a keyboard and something else set up to actually make this thing work.
Yeah. Okay. Well.
So yeah, I'll let you speak to it.
All right. So a couple days ago, right? It's been a couple days, or yesterday. It was yesterday, actually. The news came out that Michelle Trachtenberg passed away at 39. This is insane.
Super crazy. So young.
Yeah, so young. And then obviously, as soon as I saw her face, I go back to Harriet the Spy because that was like my movie when I was a kid. Like, I wasn't super awkward, but I had an awkward phase. And watching that movie made me feel like it's okay to be awkward. Like if you watched Harriet the Spy, she walked around with her little journal, and I did that. I walked around with my notebook and stuff like that. And if you're a Buffy fans, I'm not a huge Buffy fan, but I know a lot of people in the horror community are. You might know her from Buffy. But yeah, it's just super sad that someone so young and someone such a part of our childhood is gone, literally like close to the same age as we are. And I know she had health issues and stuff like that, but it's just really sad. It's really sad to see stuff like that happen. I don't know what else to say, but it was just really sad.
Yeah, just want to bring it to light, and because you mentioned her, and then there was did you mention the other actor as well?
I don't remember his name.
You might have to Google that real quick because I don't know why it's blanking on me as well.
Yeah, it's like Gene something.
Gene, you don't have it pulled up?
Hackman.
Yep, that's it. Yep. Yeah, it was just crazy. It's always sad to see, people that you actually have like history of viewing and the contributions that they've made to cinema. It's all gonna be super sad to see, life be taken away. One of them being super young, and the other one, had a very long life and super successful career, but still, given the circumstances of Gene Hackman's passing, especially with his wife and dog as well, it's just super sad, super weird. But we just want to take a moment to like pause and just acknowledge the fact that they, they're now gone, but still honor them and think about their contributions to society, giving us memorable characters and performances and so on. Yep.
For sure.
Absolutely. With that though, drop y'all's favorite characters or performance for both of those performers. I'm sure everyone's got their favorites, especially for Gene Hackman, just because of the career that he had. But y'all drop some of y'all favorites from those two legends, y'all. But with that, we'll go ahead and jump into talking about the March horror movies. Now, there's quite a few coming out But we're only going to touch on a few like ones that we're looking forward to. So I think there's what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, like 9 horror movies coming out in March. We're going to touch on what probably like 5 of them, 6 of them. We'll see. I'm gonna try to share the screen, y'all. You know, we're working with StreamYard. I'm gonna try to share this screen and see how it works. I tried to test it earlier, and I'm not sure if it was working, but I think it's working.
Okay. It looks like it's working.
Okay, yeah.
Did you want me to check? But it says it is. So.
Yeah, I mean, I can see it up here. It looks like it's working.
Yeah.
All right. So give me a moment while I try to set this up here.
It's working. You are all good, sir.
And see, I don't even know how to make like us a little bit bigger. But anyway, it doesn't matter. Y'all can hear us. But the first film that we really wanted to talk about was this one here, The Rule of Jenny Penn. If you haven't seen the trailer for this, you got to watch it because it's super weird.
It's very creepy.
Yeah, it's really creepy. And I would read the synopsis on Rotten Tomatoes, but I feel like they always have these like super long ones that go a little bit too much into the film. I wish I had it pulled up on IMDb. Maybe you could pull that up and then read the synopsis for people who might not be able to see the screen. Will give you an idea of like what this film is about. And I know this is a film that I believe was it last year made some festival rounds. I know a lot of people were pretty hyped on it. In terms of, let me see if I get to the cast here. You know, you got John Lithgow and Jeffrey Rush playing the 2 lead roles in it, with James Ashcroft as the director. I can't remember off the top of my head.
I couldn't find anything that he's directed.
Okay.
But yeah, the synopsis is: confined to a secluded rest home and trapped within his stroke-ridden body, a former judge must stop an elderly psychopath who employs a child's puppet to abuse the home's residents with deadly consequences.
Yeah.
It's super creepy. Like,
yeah, it is.
It says it's a puppet, but that thing, it's
possessed.
It's a doll. Like, and I feel like doll movies are always super creepy.
They're always creepy. Always creepy. But yeah, I thought this one looked really good. And you know, if you're looking on the screen right now, it's got a 69% Rotten Tomatoes. Obviously, only 13 reviews because only people who've gone to the festivals have seen it. But I think it did win some awards on those that festival run. But ultimately,
the trailer looks good though.
But ultimately, yeah, the performances look really good. It just looks odd, like
and
just weird.
I think also old people horror. I don't know what else to call it. What is it?
Like the elderly horror.
What's the word for old people? It's like something. I don't know. Anyways, that type of horror is always like scary to me.
Yeah. Yeah, no. I think it's also because, like, you know, you think of like elderly people, you think of like innocent, like sweet old people.
Yeah, maybe that's.
And then you see these more like evil ones, or you see them being victims, and this makes you feel weird.
Yeah.
But yeah, I didn't know what to expect about this when I was just looking up the list as we were going to talk about, you know, this stuff on this podcast here. I was like, Rule of Jenny Penn. I was like, what is that? And then I looked and I was like, oh man, like this just jumped to you know, on my list. Like now I'm excited.
There's this part in the trailer where like the little doll hands like touching his face when he's in the bed.
Oh yeah, he putting his hands on his face, like opening his mouth or something like that.
Like the little doll hand.
Yeah, because dolls are always creepy.
Yeah, it's super creepy.
Always creepy. They made whole movies with dolls. But yeah, no, I think this one's got a lot of potential. I'm excited for this one. This is a theatrical release coming out next weekend, so on March 7th. We'll get a chance to watch this. I don't know if this is a wide release though. I feel like this is going to be a limited release, so I don't even know if it's going to be playing in our theater. But I'm hoping that it is, because I really want to check this one out. Let us know in the comments, y'all. Are you excited for Rule of Jenny Penn? Maybe even some of y'all have already seen it. So let us know your thoughts on that in the comments. I don't know if you want to mention The Fetus or not, but you know, that's the new one with Lauren Lavera in there.
I haven't watched the trailer for that one.
Yeah, this one also comes out next weekend. This was the one where like she's pregnant and it's like a daggone like demon child inside of her, and there was like tentacle thing coming out of coming
Oh,
out of her and stuff like that.
yeah.
Kind of seems like her family might have some sort of history or legacy.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, y'all. So this film is called The Fetus. Comes out next weekend as well. Um, this one I know kind of got a lot of discussion because it was a new film with Lauren Lavera, of course, the lead from Terrifier. So seeing her in just a different film.
Mm-hmm.
The director Joe Lamb, I'm not familiar with them. Let me see if I can go to their thing here to see if it shows what they might have worked on. Joe Lamb.
Nothing.
Yeah, it looks like this might be the first movie. Let me check TV shows real quick. Oh yeah, not even TV show. It doesn't seem like they worked on anything, at least according to Rotten Tomatoes. I don't have the IMDb pulled up. But yeah, if you've seen the trailer, The Fetus just looks it definitely looks budget
Mm-hmm.
for sure. It looks extremely budget. But it just looks kind of nasty, especially with like the tentacles coming out of her. And I think the story has potential to be interesting.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't really tell. It looks like it could end up being a mix of practical and some budget CGI stuff. But I'm curious. I mean, I like Lauren and the Terrifier series, so I mean, we'll see. We'll see what it's like. I know you say you haven't seen the trailer, so I don't know if you want to add anything to
No,
that.
I don't. Yeah, I haven't seen the trailer, and you don't think just from this premise, you don't think that this is something that's been done enough times that it might not add anything to you.
Yeah, I feel like everything's been done 100 times
I
at this
know. I'm
point.
just saying, like adding to it though. Like, is it worth watching it?
Oh yeah, I don't know. I mean, and look, I'm not gonna be running out to the theater to watch it. You know what I'm saying? I actually don't. This one, I don't know if this
Right.
is coming to theaters or if it's
Might
gonna be
on VOD or something.
yeah, VOD release. I feel like it's probably gonna be VOD, but I'll keep my eye on it. I guess I got my expectations in check. I ain't expecting too much from it, but you never know. The story could
Yeah.
surprise us. But we'll see.
Yeah.
Shout out to Paul Draws in the chat who said, let me see if I pull it up here. Hello, saw the sad news. Hope both actors rest. Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. Rest in peace to both those actors.
Yes. And Heckman's wife as well.
Yeah,
a lot of headlines are mostly
focus on that
on
part.
him.
Yeah,
I get that, but she's also gone as well.
absolutely.
Super sad.
100%, all the way. But yeah, y'all, the next film we want to talk about is Opus.
Ooh, now I'm excited about Opus.
Yep. So
I'm a huge Ayo Edebiri fan, so I'm excited about this.
Yeah, so Opus comes out the weekend of March 14th. This is the film directed by Mark Anthony Green, and it's got of course, John Malkovich playing I guess you could call it the villain character, or at least assumptions from the story of the film. And then we got our other lead as Ayo Edebiri. I don't know how to pronounce it. Edebiri. I don't know how to pronounce it exactly. But the premise of this film is John Malkovich is some pop star or some sort of legendary celebrity that went into hiding and then suddenly has come back out and invited all these journalists to like an island or a compound or something like that. And Ayo Edebiri is one of them that gets sent to this island. I know there's a trailer out right now, but neither one of us has seen the trailer.
I'm not.
I know you're going to avoid the trailer. I do want to see it. I just haven't had a chance to watch it yet. But the premise always sounded interesting to me. I know they came out like a bunch of posters and things like that. I saw that.
Oh yeah.
That looked really good.
Yeah.
Like even you can see the poster on the screen here. Like just the style of that card character art image. I just think looks really cool. Now I know there was like some headlines for this that mentioned like musical numbers or something like that. Some other like weird things.
Why is a musical number weird?
I'm not a big musical person to begin with.
Yeah.
So like when I hear like musical numbers, automatically be like, you know what I'm saying? But you never know. It could be done really well. But just for me personally, I'm like, but you never know. It could still be surprising, still be interesting.
I don't mind musicals, so I wonder if it's more like snippets because he's a pop artist or whatever. Like maybe it's just like snippets of him like doing stuff.
Right. Yeah.
Like if he's inviting these people to his compound or whatever, maybe he's like performing for them or something,
Yeah, potentially, like performing his old hits.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Or maybe trying to like revive some stuff. I
Now
don't know.
I'm not going to read the reviews, but I will say it's got 32 reviews with a 38%.
I don't know. I don't know about that.
I don't know. I don't know.
It seems so like why? Why is it 38?
That's low. That's low.
It
That's all
is
I'm gonna say.
low. That's unfortunate. But this was at Sundance, right? Yes.
I can't remember.
I'm pretty sure it was at Sundance. And so, what are you doing?
I'm making our thing larger here. At least trying to anyway.
I don't think what you're doing is working.
Boom.
Oh, there you go.
They worked a little bit.
Good job.
It's a little bit better.
Hey Taymon, thanks for joining
Taymon,
us.
what up? Taymon in the building.
But yeah, like I think they premiered this at Sundance. I wonder if it was just like that particular crowd of people
that didn't like it.
Yeah, because I don't see why. I mean, obviously I haven't seen it, so I don't know. I just don't want it to be bad. I think that's my thing. I don't want it to be bad.
Yeah, keep talking. I'm checking because it says our connection was not stable. So I'm just.
I thought you had it directly plugged.
I did, but maybe it's not using that.
Well, anyways, have you guys who are tuning in heard about Opus? And what do you think about this 38%? Because I don't know. I feel like it's not accurate.
I mean, we'll see.
I know.
Oh, Taymon said.
Oh my gosh, Taymon. No, we don't want to know what happens.
How do you know what happens?
He thinks he knows everything. I don't know. There's no telling what Taymon.
Well, yeah, no spoilers.
I don't want to be spoiled. I have not even watched the trailer for this movie because I don't want to know anything. But yeah, that's how I'm feeling about Opus.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Opus is high on my list, but it's not as high on my list as other things on this list.
Oh yeah, no, we're gonna get to some other films that are pretty on your list, but we'll keep it. I mean, we definitely gonna go watch this in the theater. So
a 3 out of 10. Oh my gosh.
What? Wow. So for our listeners, we just had Taymon in the chat said that they gave the film a 3 out of 10.
That's unfortunate. Dang, I was really hoping that this was gonna be good.
Hey, it say 38% on Rotten Tomatoes. I'm just saying from the critic scores.
My
it's
goodness.
Not promising. It's unfortunate because that's one of the horror films coming out in March with the black lead. So
I know.
Hopefully the other one can deliver. We will see.
Hey Mike, how you feeling? Mike has the flu, y'all.
Oh man, shout out to Mike in the chat. Thanks for joining us in the midst of you being sick because we got hit with the flu.
We got it so bad.
She got it first and gave it to me. Now I had my flu shot. She didn't, so I did not get beat down as bad as she did. But she
terrible.
She had it real bad.
But my baby took such good care of me.
Yep, I did.
Yeah.
Yep, I did. I was making soup, giving you all the medicine.
You did.
I was forcing her to take that medicine. She was like, "It's so nasty."
It was disgusting.
Hey, he's like, "You gotta take this mess."
We've made it through. We're praying for you, Mike.
Oh yeah, definitely. We were taking that severe flu Tylenol. Or not Tylenol.
No,
Dayquil.
It was NyQuil.
Yeah, Dayquil, NyQuil, severe flu. Hey, that junk puts in work.
It was disgusting though.
And Mike said, not feeling hot, but it's not as bad as it could be. That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. It could be worse.
Yeah.
But yeah, shout out to Mike. Now, jumping back to the films, we just talked about
over conceptualized. Okay.
So
I can see that.
So Taymon said that Opus was over conceptualized. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So concept was there, but the execution just was not there.
Dang.
That happens to a lot of films. We see it all the time where movies is like, man, the concept was so dope, but they couldn't figure out how to make the film work. Now, let's talk about our next films coming out in March that we really want to see. Now, for some reason, it's not showing the date on here, but on the other page, it just had the date. But this is the, I think it's Flying Lotus' first feature film, right?
No, this is the second.
It's the second one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So this is coming from Flying Lotus, of course. It's a sci-fi horror film called Ash. Got, what is it? Is it Isa? I can't see her name.
It looks like Isa.
Isa Gonzalez, and of course our boy Aaron Paul in the film. It looks like I said, Rotten Tomatoes synopsis be like super long, but I'm gonna read it.
Okay,
It says,
I can find it if you want me to look on Letterboxd.
I'll read this one.
Okay.
When a woman wakes up on a distant planet and finds the crew of her space station viciously killed, she must decide if she can trust the man sent to rescue her. But as their investigation into what happened set in motion, wait, but as their investigation into what happened sets in motion a terrifying chain of events, he begins to wonder how innocent she really is. So it's like a sci-fi horror mystery, got some like almost cosmic horror elements. If you've seen the trailer, like of course the visuals were super
awesome,
like unique and creative and artistic. The film looks really good.
It does.
I think what makes me nervous is what Taymon said about Opus, right? The over conceptualization, where it's like, no, it's pretty, but the substance of like everything just isn't there.
Yeah.
Of course, we got great performers in there. I'm sure they'll deliver a great performance, but hopefully the film will be good. It looks cool though. I'm into sci-fi horror. I'm all about it. It even had like some tones of like Event Horizon type in there as well. Obviously not as extreme, but as I said, hints of it.
Yeah.
But I'm excited for this one, man. I don't. What was Flying Lotus' other film? You mentioned this is the second one.
Yes, I forgot the name of it.
Pull it up real quick.
Well, while you're doing that, because AJ just took over and didn't let me say nothing. I was gonna say that it does make me remind me a little bit of Event Horizon in some of the way how it looks a little bit, which is one of my favorite. Actually, it is my favorite sci-fi horror film. So I hope it delivers because I like the way it looks. It's a Black director, so obviously we're rooting for his success in that.
Yep.
But yeah, that's the first one right there. Kuso is his first film.
Scores.
Well, it says he had a VHS 99 segment. Which one was that?
I don't know. It doesn't. On here it doesn't really say.
You'd
have to go somewhere else.
I have to look that up because I'm trying to figure out which one that was. Mike in the comments says that's been the theme of 2025 so far. Over conceptualized. Ooh.
Yeah.
Do you agree?
I
definitely do.
I know you do. I agree to a little extent. Obviously, I've liked the films a little bit more than you have this year.
Yeah. I actually liked Wolfman. I think everything else.
So Paul Draws in the chat said Wolfman, for an example, conceptualized, right? Yeah, I think we both like Wolfman. I actually walked away like pretty satisfied with the movie. I don't know. Like I think based off the trailers, I wasn't expecting like a super werewolf type movie. But
Taymon and his heart eyes, he's trying to make a point. No one likes Heart Eyes.
So Taymon said, brother, tell me what you think of Heart Eyes. Heart Eyes is like fine. I don't really have any like super issues about it. I think it's just a fun movie with some kills. But I don't think it's a bad movie. I wish that they went in different directions with like how I wish they set up the reveal for who the killer is a lot better. Because it didn't feel.
Heart Eyes had a really cool looking villain, and that was it.
Yeah, we got Mike in the chat saying Heart Eyes, oh boy. And then Taymon saying I needed you the other night. So Chrissy did
I did
a video or a podcast with Taymon and Tyrone Jaleesa, right?
Yes, from Evil Live.
Yep.
And only Taymon was like defending the film. So yeah. I guess he's saying if you were there, then he would have had someone on his
Oh, right. Side. Yeah, because I don't think it's because what Christy tells me, like you and Evil Live, all of y'all were like destroying the movie.
Yeah, we
and I'm like,
shredded it.
It ain't that bad.
Taymon
like,
thought
Heart Eyes ain't that bad.
Taymon was like, wait a minute, I must be biased or something or have blinders on because we didn't. It was so much that I could be like, no, this, no. You know what I'm saying? Like it was so much about that movie. I just did not like.
The Heart Eyes ain't that bad.
He was fighting for his life.
I've seen way worse movies than Heart Eyes.
So many people said that though. Like that was really like their favorite live.
Oh, right. Was them just destroying the movie.
It was super good.
Yeah, no, I would have been helping you out a little bit, Tamon. Now I'm not like a mega fan of the film, but I definitely don't think it's that bad.
I do want to go back to Wolfman really quickly,
Yeah.
like Paul Jaws brought up, but because I don't have a connection to the original
Mhm.
Wolfman.
Yeah.
Like I didn't see Wolfman. I did see the Wolfman with what's his name?
What's that dude's name? I can't think of it. I know you're talking about
the
though.
Hannibal Lecter guy. You know, he was the
Anthony
dad.
Hopkins and
Yes.
and the other dude.
And I love that movie. Like
Mhm.
that's the only Wolfman that
What's
I
his name? Benicio
enjoy.
or something like that.
Yeah, something like that. So I don't really have like a connection to the original.
There it is,
Wolfman.
Benito del Toro. That's it.
Thank you, Mike. Yes,
Yep.
I love that movie. Because I like period pieces. I like dramas, and so that's a good one for
That
me.
movie's pretty boring, but there's
I don't
moments
care.
that
I love it.
Yeah. I will kill all of you.
I
That's my favorite
mean,
part.
I really enjoy that movie. So I know it's not the greatest movie, but anyways, so this Wolfman, I wouldn't say it was bad. I just took it for what it was. It was like,
Mhm.
this family drama thing or whatever. Jack Nicholson in Wolf. I haven't seen that.
Yeah, I don't know what that is either. And then we got Paul Jaws saying Wolfman remake is fun, but Sonic the Werehog is my favorite of all time. But yeah, no, I thought Wolfman was fun. Like I saw people were really disliked it, and I was like, damn, really? I thought like
I just think people
it was a pretty satisfying movie for me.
Wanting an updated version of what Wolfman was. I think that's probably what it was. Kind of like what I was expecting from Nosferatu to be.
Oh yeah, no, Nosferatu is a film that,
and not like
I think that's one of those movies where like, you know how like you watch a film and sometimes the more you think about it, the more you like it.
Mm-hmm.
Nosferatu for me was like the more I thought about it, the more I disliked it, and I was like, damn, I really don't like this movie. Like I thought I was all right, but now I'm like, I really don't like it. The more I sat on it, I just hated it even more and more. Mike said I still need to see Wolfman as long as it's better than the Monkey. Yeah, I think Wolfman's better than Monkey.
Wait, the new Wolfman or the old Wolfman? Because Wolfman and the Wolfman are two different.
Oh, true. Movies. Yeah, because the Wolfman is the Benicio del Toro one.
Yeah. Well, the Monkey. If y'all saw my review, I didn't like that movie.
Yeah, she definitely didn't like it. I thought it was all right.
Oh, okay, yeah. I personally think it's better than the Monkey.
Yeah, I think Wolfman's better than the Monkey.
Mm-hmm.
Because I feel like the Monkey had some bad pacing issues. I feel like Wolfman didn't really have that bad of pacing issues. And I mean, I like Wolfman. Since Mike hasn't seen it, I won't mention too much details, but there's a lot of things in that movie that work for me. Especially like how they showed like the wolf perspective sometime with like visions and stuff like that. I actually thought that was super dope.
Was super good. And then it's kind of like I was just about to say what Paul Jaws said, it could have been good. And I agree with that. Like there were more, I said that I was like, there are some missed opportunities with this movie. Yep. I agree with you 100% on that, Paul Jaws. Like it could have been a way better movie than it was. Mike says if the Monkey has no haters, right? I can't see me.
Yeah, if the Monkey has no haters.
Christy and Sheree are no longer around. Yeah. We joke about the fact that we really like the font that they use for the Monkey.
But that's it.
That's it.
Yeah. You gotta admit, at least the kills were dope. The kills in the movie was super dope.
Yes, the kills were pretty good.
Yeah.
But
the movie looks good.
Super like, to me, they were kind of cartoony, you know?
Yeah, I think that was the point, to make it like goofy.
I guess.
And super gory.
Anyways, I would like to know what his segment is from VHS 99.
Talking about Flying Lotus.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know.
But anyways, I am looking forward to seeing. And I really love that movie poster.
Yeah, the Ash movie poster, that's definitely one that should go on the wall. Paul Draws in the chat said, isn't the monkey talk? What a letdown.
No.
Yeah, nah. The monkey, I liked how it looked in the film though, like how the monkey looked, and obviously different camera shots for that monkey. I thought all that stuff was dope, but really bad patient issues on that one, y'all. Really bad.
It's an interesting one for sure.
All right, let's talk about the film
I
that you're really hyped
did.
for.
Oh,
Or
sorry.
what?
Michelle asked,
What up, Michelle?
Yes. Hey, Michelle.
Hey, yo, shout out Michelle because she be showing up in like all of our comments all the time.
Thank you,
Like,
girl.
Yeah, appreciate
Thank
that.
you so much. I watched Dark Match. AJ hasn't watched it yet. Because I was actually anticipating this one because it has a black female lead, and I'm not big on wrestling, but I still, I remember watching wrestling, so I was like, okay, well, this would be a wrestling horror movie because I haven't seen many of those, or if any, actually.
Mhm.
And it has some dude in there. Remember I asked you about Mike know who I'm talking about.
I don't remember.
It's some wrestler that's in the movie. Anyways, okay, so I like some aspects of it,
Mhm.
but ultimately it wasn't everything I needed it to be. I also didn't like the way it ends because I was like, I'm tired of us always thank Chris Jericho
Oh, Chris
of us
Jericho.
always
Okay.
being the saviors. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't really like the way they did the main character at the end of the movie, but other than that, it was a okay watch. Yeah.
Okay.
Flying Lotus did Ozzy's Dungeon, the strongest segment in '99.
I don't even remember which one that
I
was.
gotta pull those up and try to
I
figure
don't
that out.
even remember which one Ozzy's Dungeon was. I gotta look that up so I can get I need like a screenshot to remind
bring it back
me.
to your memories.
Right. Yep. Mm-hmm.
But did you watch it, Michelle? And what did you think about it?
Dark Match. Well, you want to go ahead and jump into the film?
Sure thing.
I'm gonna let you talk about this one because you was like stupid hype for this one. So.
The Woman in the Yard.
Yep.
I'm so excited about this movie. Okay, I got a couple of reasons on my list. It's the reason why I'm excited about this movie, but the main thing that makes me the most afraid with this is that it's a Blumhouse movie.
It is.
And so that concerns me just a little bit, well, like a lot of it. But it has Danielle Deadwyler in it. Akui Akpokwasili, who was in Mike's favorite movie,
The Exorcist Believer. Terrible movie.
Yeah, she's playing the woman in the yard, which if you've seen the trailer, she looks super creepy as heck. You know what I'm saying? Like
it's time.
What is it? Movie poster, like her in this black veil, remind me a lot of Beloved. If y'all ever seen Beloved, it's not a scary movie, but it scared me as a kid.
Yeah.
But anyways, yeah, that Danielle Deadwyler to me is number one. Number two, it's a black family, and everyone in the movie seems to be black. I didn't see any outside people, at least in the trailer. So I don't know if they have other people that are in the cast. But anyways, black family. It seems to have some sort of like folklore or like some kind of supernatural something going on. I always like supernatural films. And I don't know. It looks really good. The trailer looks bomb. It's creepy, and hopefully it delivers.
Yeah. Hopefully it does. I agree with everything you said. The trailer does look really, really good. Looks really creepy. The director James Collette Sarah has directed a lot of films and he has a crazy range of genres that he's directed. He's directed horror, like Liam Neeson type action movies, like superhero movies. Like, dude has directed a ton of movies. Like, it's crazy. But he did the House of Wax remake. He really liked that one. I like that movie.
Yeah, it was good.
The Shallows, that was dope.
That was good.
And then he's got like I said, Liam Neeson stuff. Like I think like Nonstop, Commuter. Some other ones. He did Unknown. He partnered up with Liam Neeson for a lot of films. Which one?
The Orphan.
Oh yeah, he did Orphan. Yeah, Orphan's all right. And he did Jungle Cruise. Wow, that's random. Cruise. That is so. Like I'm saying, this dude's like director's credit.
And I haven't seen Carry On, but Danielle Deadwyler is also in that. So but I heard some people liked it. The
Okay.
Carry On movie. It's in the Netflix movie. Mike said, I love that it's daytime horror. Me too. Stuff happening in the daytime. You don't see that a lot.
Yeah,
I
you
love
really
that
you
too.
really don't see that very often. I think it's hard to make it effective.
Oh,
and make
right.
It creepy.
True. Exactly.
Mike also said in the chat, it looks so damn good, but Fumble House has some
I know.
expectations.
You gotta temper
Tempered,
it. You
for
gotta
sure.
temper it.
Yep. That's what I was telling her, right? Because Christy is getting really excited for this film. I'm like, all right, now you're getting a little too hyped. You might want to bring it back down so your expectations don't get shattered.
Right.
And I already told her too. I'm like, if this movie's bad and you praise it, I already know you're gonna have a super bias. You know what I'm saying?
Oh well,
Like,
yeah.
I already know
I'm
what's
gonna
up
keep
at
it
that point.
real.
Yeah, keep it
I'm
real.
gonna keep it real.
Keep it
I'm
real.
not gonna lie.
And I don't know. I know you and Michelle talking about Dark Match, but she had
yeah.
mentioned that the ending
See,
threw her
that
off.
ending
6 out of
was
10.
like, what is going on? Like, what are we doing right now?
Yeah. But yeah, the woman in the yard, it looks good. It got a lot of potential, but of course, Blumhouse. So with Blumhouse, you just don't know what you're gonna get.
I know.
You don't know what you're gonna get. You don't know if you can get a night swim or you're gonna get Insidious Chapter 1 or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Timon chat said, I'm going to hold you to the fire if this is bad.
Oh my gosh. I just really want it to be so good. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want it to do well. I want to see Black horror do well in general, but I mean, we only get this movie and Sinners that's like in the movie theater.
Right. Year. Yeah.
It's only 2 films. And so like I wanted to do well.
And one of the things we talked about too is the fact, like, you mentioned it earlier, is that it's a complete black family. You just don't see that very often.
Oh well, yeah.
Even outside of the genre of horror, but
true.
So that also makes you want it to be good, so that it can become like a staple in the very limited list that features, black families, at least in this capacity. Paul Draws in the chat said, I don't know, let's hope this movie escapes the Blumhouse trope.
I hope so.
We hope it stops with this one and they turn some things around. But I think the people attached give it a little bit of
hope,
a little bit of promise.
A little bit of hope.
So we'll see. Y'all let us know in the comments what are y'all,
if y'all come
looking
across
forward
a
to
poster of this movie, let me know and send it to me, please.
Yeah, because I think this would be a good
poster.
Yeah, this would be a good wall poster, unless it's like super bad.
Okay. Okay, this is a good question for the Peanut Gallery.
Okay, yeah.
If a movie is bad, but the poster is hard and fire, would you put it up?
No.
Okay. AJ won't do it. Okay.
Hell
for example,
no.
I really like the Nosferatu poster, but he won't put it
I
up
was like, I'm
because
not putting
he
that
hates
up.
the movie.
Yeah.
The movie's bad to him.
Because for me, I guess it depends on how you look at
I'm just
posters
thinking about
on your wall.
the poster. Like, I'm like, oh, this looks like a really nice poster.
I look at it like, so when I look at the posters, it reminds me of the film, right? So I don't want to look at Nosferatu and be like, wow, I hate that movie. You know what I'm saying? So like, we got the Godzilla IMAX poster up there, right? For Godzilla Minus One. I look at that, I'm like, damn, that movie was dope. Like, that scene was dope when he did the atomic blast and it was like a nuke went off. For the first Omen, I'm like, oh man, that scene when Neil Tigerfree did like the possession homage type. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Sinister, obviously, like, that's one of my favorite horror movies of all time. So look at that. I'm like, yep, like that's one of the greatest.
I just think like because I'm looking at it for its look itself on my wall. You know what I'm saying? Not so much that it's the movie. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. I'm not sure why she's calling me this late.
But let's see. Paul Draw said, yes, bad movie, but poster looks awesome. I mean, compared to the movie.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I'm thinking. Like, okay, because if Woman in the Yard is a bad movie, I still think this poster is fire. And I would like to hang that up.
Yeah. I just can't do it. I can't do it.
Mike said poster, no, but I buy merch for movies I hate all the time if it has a dope design.
Yeah, I think that's fine. I think I could.
So you would wear a t-shirt with
No, well, he said when he says merch. I'm thinking when he says merch, it encompasses all things, like maybe like a figure or something like that.
Okay.
You know what I'm trying to say?
Okay, so like for example, like me, I like the way that the Heart Eyes killer looks. So if I bought like a Heart Eyes figurine or whatever, and
you put that, because cool. I think that character looks dope. Even though the movie sucks. Yeah. Exactly. But like,
but you wouldn't put a Heart Eyes poster up.
Well, I don't really hate the movie, so I wouldn't be opposed to it. But no, I wouldn't put one up anyway because I don't think they had any cool looking posters.
Yeah, I don't know.
But I think I agree with Mike. I think merch, if you include like figurines, collectibles like that, I wouldn't wear no shirt. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't do it. Especially if I don't like the movie, I can't do it. But like just stuff to go on like a mantle or something like that. If it's like a really dope creature or something.
I guess I'm in the wrong. Everyone seems to be agreeing with you.
Let's see. Michelle said I wouldn't get the poster if the movie was bad because they are okay. Yeah, they're conversation pieces. That's a good way to look at it too. Yeah. Mike said I will buy a Heart Eyes t-shirt even though I hated it. Really?
I mean, that thing looked really cool.
The mask is dope. I mean, say what you want. Yeah, the mask is fire.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm gonna hope that the Woman in the Yard is good, so I can get the
so
poster.
You can rock the poster, and then you want to put it up. Like, yeah, that's fine. Like, don't bother me.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. Let's talk about the last movie from March that we want to mention coming out the same weekend as Woman of the Yard. So it sounds like a double feature in play right now, y'all. But we got Death of a Unicorn coming out. This is that horror comedy with Paul Rudd and Jenna Ortega, where they're on the way to
a retreat.
Yeah, like a retreat with his boss or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And on the way there, they get in a car accident and hit a unicorn.
Mm-hmm.
And potentially may or may not have killed it. It seems like they did in the trailer, but we'll see. But then it seems like I don't know if it's another unicorn related to it.
Did you watch the trailer?
Yeah, but
okay.
But they made it seem like it wasn't dead or something like that.
That's what it made it seem like.
They made it seem that way, mm-hmm. But that's why I'm like may or may not be.
Okay.
Like, but eventually there's this other big ass unicorn that comes into play, and it seems like it's terrorizing them and taking them out. It looks like a fun movie. I like the idea. Obviously, it's got a whole range of actors in this film. Mm-hmm. With Will Poulter too. I like Will Poulter.
I do like Will Poulter.
Dope. Now the director is Alex Sharfman. I don't even know. You know who that is?
No.
Let me see. I'm gonna pull up their filmography here to see what else. Oh, look!
Said, someone give me that mask. His birthday is tomorrow. Shout out to Taymon. Turning. Wait, is it all? Oh, you guess still like an hour and a half, but
I was about to be his birthday tomorrow.
Early birthday to
hey,
you.
Happy early birthday to Taymon.
Okay, so
he was a producer. He was a producer on House of Spoils. He didn't direct.
Producer. Okay, gotcha.
He's got a lot of producer credits across a ton of different films, but I'm not seeing.
Director.
Yeah, I'm not seeing any director credits on.
So he wrote and directed this movie. It says screenwriter.
Yeah, he wrote and directed it. I'm gonna tell you right now, like, I think the trailer was super dope for this movie. I think it looks like a really
the trailer does look good. But y'all know how I am about comedies, horror comedies. Me and horror
Paul
comedies.
Rudd.
I know. I like Paul Rudd.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna see. We gonna see for sure. Paul Jaw said, definitely excited for Death of a Unicorn. I wasn't a unicorn. Wait, what?
I didn't know.
Oh, yeah. I think that's what they're trying to say.
Didn't know a unicorn has a horror movie. Yeah,
I know.
It's a unicorn horror movie.
A unicorn horror movie.
Yeah.
And it looks like it's not. It's funny, but still kind of like you're being like attacked by a unicorn. It's like kind of crazy.
It's not like that. The comedy style is more like a regular comedy, not like a silly, goofy slapstick.
Right, exactly.
Like
which I don't like that kind of horror comedy. And I was gonna make another point, but I lost it. I lost my thought.
Yeah, we got Mike in the chat saying I need a horror comedy to hit this year because the ones that came out have not.
We need some good ones. We need some good ones.
Well, we had the monkey, but what else was there? I can't really remember.
Oh, I don't know.
But I don't. Maybe it wasn't theatrical.
Maybe not.
Paul Jaws said, "My bad. Wasn't expecting unicorn. Going to be scared." Yes.
Yeah.
Especially that like demon looking version one that's at the end of the trailer. That
it looks
scary. That one like it had like like the the demon black hooves with the nail coming out the back.
Yeah.
Whatever version unicorn that is, that thing ain't no joke.
Yep. Even though it's a horror comedy, it's another daytime one for you, Mike.
True. Yeah, it is kind of like daytime.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Mike. Heart Eyes has comedy. It's comedy.
Yeah, Mike said the monkey and Hard Eyes. Yeah, Hard Eyes is kind of like a horror comedy. Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of comedy in there.
Yeah, there is. Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
But yeah, y'all, Death of a Unicorn. Again, that's coming out same weekend as Woman in the Yard. So I think it's going to be a double feature play.
It's gonna have to be a double feature
for sure.
Now, how do you think Paul Rudd and Jenna Ortega will be playing together? Because I think that's his daughter, right?
I think it is his daughter.
Daughter, yeah.
Paul Rudd is one of the people where like I feel like he can act with anybody. And, like, I don't care who it is, just because of how his like characters are.
Yeah,
I'm assuming he gonna play the same type of character he always plays.
Yeah.
But it's always funny. So I think that they'll work really good together because I feel like he can work good with anybody.
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, I'm excited about that. And the Tia Leone, I know she's in your favorite Jurassic Park movie.
Oh, she's Jurassic Park 3 and the mom. Yep, that's right. Yep, that was her.
I don't like that one.
What is it? The Kirbys?
Yeah.
Yep.
Mr. Kirby.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't think Jurassic Park 3 is like my favorite.
Oh, I thought it was your favorite.
Like if I'm talking about if I'm speaking to like which one's the best, Jurassic Park 1.
Absolutely.
But I have like a nostalgia tilt on Jurassic Park 3 because I watched that so much as a kid.
Yeah.
I had that one on like DVD, I think, and I watched it all the time.
Tavon, her screaming that movie.
I can't remember it. I haven't watched it in a while.
Oh, that's a good one. Oh my gosh.
Mike
She's been in other stuff too, but I just mostly remember her from that.
Oh yeah, from Jurassic Park 3. Yeah. Mike said the cast is kind of giving me Knives Out feel, big names all together, but may work. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, Knives Out, both films were super dope.
Adam, yep, they were screaming. Adam, tell them to be quiet. They were still howling.
Yep. That dude stole them eggs.
Oh my gosh, like, dude, what the heck?
Sam Neill was hot. Super mad. Yeah, but you know, obviously, Jurassic Park 3 kind of ruined the story because they're supposed to end up together.
Oh yeah, I did not like that aspect.
What's the girl? I can't remember the name.
Then you got me having a brain fart.
Yeah, but it's like, dang, like who wrote
Dr. Sattler?
Yeah,
well, yeah,
that doesn't.
I definitely want. Oh yeah, the Raptor
when that
Dream
rap came out. Yep. Paul Jaw said Raptor Dream scene
that was
so iconic.
Funny. Yes.
Well,
anyways, yeah, that was that wasn't my favorite one, but I know you like that one.
Yeah, it's just a fun movie. Like especially even when the cell phone.
Yeah.
Like that joke was hilarious.
When that dinosaur.
That's how they knew it pulled up. It was just right there. Yep, that's a fun movie. That pterodactyl would pick that dude up, and he somehow survived.
He did.
Crazy.
He did.
Crazy.
Yep.
But yeah, that's all the films coming out. Well, there's more films coming out in March, but these are the ones that we really wanted to hit on.
Yeah.
What are you about to say? You got what?
Go back to the other screen.
Yeah.
Please. Oh, okay. And I couldn't see. Those are all April ones. Okay.
Yeah, because Sinners actually was supposed to come out in March.
That's what I thought.
But then it got
they
delayed.
Pushed it. Okay.
I don't know why they pushed it back, but they did.
But it was the same weekend though, right?
I think it was the weekend of the 17th.
Oh, okay.
Or I think this weekend, March 14th. I think it was the weekend.
Oh, okay. Well, I know that it was originally in March. Yeah, okay, but it did push it back.
Yep, and they pushed. I don't know why though.
Yeah, okay.
Because I'm looking. Well, I don't know, because we're sorting by horror.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe there's some big releases in March coming out. I can't remember.
That's possible.
Pushed it.
Okay.
Mike in the chat said, we're sharing our screen. You can see Screenboat on April 2nd. Mike said Screenboat cannot wait.
Okay.
We'll see how that one is.
Yeah.
I mean, the costume on that looks hilariously goofy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it does.
Like a rat. I mean, I know he's a rat, but
yeah. But so okay, I was getting this one in I Heart Willie confused. So I Heart Willie is another movie that's also about Mickey Mouse. Well, whatever. That's kind of confusing.
I was trying to see what other films are coming out that they might have delayed it. Because you got Mickey 17 on the 7th. I think that's going to do big numbers.
I'm sure.
What's coming out on the weekend? You got Novocaine. With Opus, as well as Black Bag. I would never go to the theater to watch Black Bag, but I do want to see Black Bag.
I have never even heard of that.
That's the one with Michael Fassbender and Dang, what's the girl's name? I'm gonna just pull it up because I can't remember.
Mike says there's like 5 Steamboat
Yeah,
Willie
Kate
movies
Blanchett.
that come out this year. Oh wow. Okay.
Okay, yeah, because once they went to the public domain, like people went crazy. Like, oh,
we don't need 5 movies about this guy.
we gotta make every single type of Mickey Mouse horror movie that we can make.
But it's insane. Well, I do want to watch the I Heart Willie one, even though it looks stupid.
I can't even remember which one that is.
I think it comes out tomorrow on VOD, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh,
it was in theaters for one day, which was today.
Okay,
but it was very limited.
Mike in the chat said he's already seen 3 of the
wow
the Mickey Mouse horror movies this year and got 2 more. Were those 3 any good? Because I haven't seen any. I'm wondering if those 3 were actually
I highly doubt
worthwhile.
I highly doubt that. I gotta listen to Mike. Mike was on a podcast talking about that movie too. I think I gotta check that out.
Which one?
I Heart Willie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Also, speaking of March, I'll be on a panel with other horror queens in the community talking about different like women in horror. I'll be covering Gothica on March 19th, so
dope.
I'll be keeping you guys updated on that.
Super dope.
No, they were not. I Heart Willie was fun.
I Heart
in
Willie
the second half.
Okay. So just go in with low expectations and just try to have fun with it. It'd be like werewolves.
Yes, Paul Draws. I'm a Jurassic Park fan.
Paul Draws in the chat said, "You guys heard of Jurassic World Rebirth?
Yes.
Not really excited, but they bring back the dangerous dinosaurs from the last movies."
I'm gonna watch it because it's Jurassic Park stuff, so I'm definitely gonna watch it. But I don't know. I guess what else can we do? You know what I'm saying? I feel like they're just pulling the sap out of this.
Yeah.
And the story, I don't really like the story. I think I told you that.
Yeah,
I don't like the story that they have for it. But you were like, well, how else would they get to the island? Get back to the island. And
because you can't keep making a park. I mean, you can't keep doing that. So I think the next best thing is like, okay, well, some people try to steal some stuff out of there.
I know.
I mean, we witnessed an element of that in the first film.
We did.
With what's my buddy's name? With the N. Starts with the N. Newman?
No. What is his name?
I don't even remember his name for some reason.
I'll be having like moments.
What was it? Oh, we got Dotson here.
Yeah.
See, nobody cares.
What's his name?
I don't know
why can't I think of it.
It's like Ned or something. Anyway,
is it Ned?
Something like that.
Ned Landry? Is that right?
It's something like that. But he was trying to steal the DNA out and give to Dotson.
Yes.
So I feel like that's just a good angle to take to try to avoid the whole park thing. And I'm glad Paul Draws actually brought up Jurassic World Rebirth because it kind of feels like a horror film a little bit.
I would say
some of those shots in there.
Some of the
horror, horror shots.
And it's a very dark trailer too.
Yeah. Paul Draws. We are
watching it.
Yeah, we're looking forward to see how it is. It's got a good cast.
It does have a good cast.
So I feel like it's got potential.
I'm glad what's name ain't in there.
Because even and I think it's Gareth Edwards who's directing that. So I feel like it'll look cool. I feel like it'll. I don't know if they have any good. If they will have practical effects or not. I hope they might. But either way, I think it'll at least look good. And as long as the story is even semi decent, it'll be all right.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we want to check that one out. I'm just glad they're not doing another part because I'm tired of that. Bonnie Smith said March 19th is going on my calendar.
Yay!
And shout out to Bonnie Smith. What's going on?
Yes, Bonnie.
And then Michelle mentioned your horror panel as well. She's gonna be there.
Yes.
Too.
I'll keep y'all posted on that.
Mike in the chat said, "Listen, I will watch Jurassic Park all the way until they inevitably have to create Godzilla." Yeah, because that one of that Jurassic World Rebirth trailer, was looking like some sort of like horror mutated creature thing. So they're gonna eventually have to go that route with Godzilla. Mike also said it's got a good cast. Scarlett Johansson is there too for diversity. I mean,
this is AJ's girl right there.
I like ScarJo, so I mean, I
We don't need nicknames.
ain't tripping.
We
on
don't
it
need
like that.
nicknames.
But
Okay,
it's got
calm
but
all that down.
it's got Mahershala Ali
Calm all that down.
in there too. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
It's
you're
got
doing too
Mahershala.
much.
It's got
You're doing too
Mahershala
much.
Ali in there as well. You know,
Good to see Mahershala
Blade
Ali back.
at some
Right.
point. You know,
Ain't no point. He's not. They not gonna make that movie.
he gonna fight some vampires one day.
They not gonna make that movie.
One day he might do it.
It's over.
Yeah, I mean, I think it probably. Nah, I'm not. I'm gonna hold out hope.
Indefinitely.
I'm gonna hold out hope.
Indefinitely.
That means they still gonna potentially work on it.
We gonna be 50 before they.
That's fine. I'll be 50.
Mahershala ain't gonna be here no more.
Well, yeah, no,
he could be
too
like
old.
90.
He could be too old. He could be like Harrison Ford and Brave New World and stuff like that.
Have y'all seen Brave New World? Because we did, and I went to sleep on that too.
Yeah, you did. You did go to sleep on it. Paul Dross said Jurassic World Rebirth finally brings back the dinosaur from the third film. You know, the one. Oh, really? The one that had the cell phone in the belly. Really interesting. Okay,
I gotta go back and watch the trailer.
That's
again.
dope. That was a good fight.
I watched it with my mama, so.
Yeah, I need to watch it again as well. Just to like refresh my memory on it. But I like the way it looked. I think it looked good, and I liked a lot of the horror elements in the film.
Yeah.
Or is there anything else?
That's it.
Anything else you want to mention?
That's all, I think.
But we definitely got to bring up the fact.
We're gonna have our Oscars watch party on Sunday.
Yes, I do want to bring that up. Hold on, let me see if I can actually bring up the little thumbnail that I had made for that joint too.
It was pretty nice.
But you could talk about the Oscars while I pull this up real quick.
Oh,
like
yeah,
the time of it and stuff like that.
We had it's at 2, right? What time is the Oscars?
I thought you had already looked it up.
I think it's 2, or maybe not. I'll look it up. But whatever time it starts, that's when we'll be up there. Because we had told some of y'all when we did our live before, when we talked about our predictions and stuff like that for award season. Which is funny because I believe all the movies we said would be nominated were nominated, right? I'm pretty sure they were.
I can't remember fully.
Anyways, that we would do a watch party to see if any horror movies take any awards home. So we'll be live during the Oscars watching it together.
Yep.
Oh, where I get 2:00 from? It's at 7:00. It's on March 2nd. That's probably where I got the 2 from.
Oh, okay. I was like 2. That's early. Okay.
Yeah.
It's like red carpet time.
It's at 7:00. So we'll be live watching the Oscars. So come join us.
Oscars.
It'll be super fun. It'll be super chill. We're just gonna be in here chilling.
Just like this, chilling.
Just chilling.
Watching the Oscars. And see if any of these horror films pick something up.
I'm also rooting for Wicked, Mike. I love Wicked.
Wicked was up for like a lot of different categories.
Yeah.
Which category are you rooting for Wicked in, Mike?
I'm rooting for them in all of them. Yeah, I watched Captain America: Brave New World, and it was all
that's coming from Paul Dross.
Sadly, yes, I absolutely agree. But my husband here loved it.
Okay, I think loved is strong.
He really liked it.
I did like it though. Yeah. I did like the film. I think it's because I liked the characters so much that the story or lack thereof didn't really bother me because I liked I actually liked the writing in the movie, like the dialogue. I love the dialogue.
And the funny thing is the stuff that he was liking. I was like, oh, this is so cheesy.
I was like,
it doesn't feel authentic.
This junk feels hilarious. Like when they're in the limousine and
we're so opposite.
Sam Wilson was trying to hype up
but
Isaiah.
How he was talking to him, it seemed like he didn't know what to say. Almost like they didn't have nothing written right there, and it was like you need to come up with something.
Oh, that felt normal because sometimes you have awkward moments in real life, so that felt super real to me.
Okay.
Mike said that
everything. Yes,
he wants Wicked to win in everything. We'll see.
Yes, indeed.
The only one I wouldn't let it win is the visual effects category. I think I would give that to Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes.
Yeah, Planet of the Apes is in that category.
Yeah,
which was a really good movie.
Incredible.
That was like in my top 5 last year. I
never cared about monkeys so much.
I know.
And they're not even real. And you just be caring. Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Paul Dross said off topic, but the leader looked so ugly like a broccoli.
What movie?
Yeah, which movie you talking about? Which leader?
I'm trying to think. What we were
Looks
just
like a
talking about?
broccoli. Which
What
one?
movies we were talking
You talking
about?
about Captain America?
Oh, I don't know. What leader?
I don't know. He'll let us know.
But they're not flying monkeys like in Wicked.
I mean, true, but I
they
mean,
are not.
They didn't have no personality like the one that came up playing.
The ones in Wicked, the main monkey, he had a little personality.
I mean, a tiny little bit. A tiny little bit.
Okay. Well, he might they might not win for visuals because we watch something about people like breaking down the visuals of
yeah we were watching the Corridor Digital people on YouTube where they do the visual effects reactions, and they were actually going over all the effects for the different ones in the categories. And Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, obviously,
yeah.
like the whole movie is CGI, and it looks super realistic.
It
does. Like it looks so like you forget you're watching
the man, the person or company or whatever that did the visuals or CGIs for Wicked also did them for what other movie? Oh, don't you remember? Let me look it up because I remember thinking, "Oh wow!" Like, now, and then I'm gonna let y'all go.
Paul Jarvis was talking about the main villain, the dude with the messed up brainy head. He's talking about that guy.
Oh, he did look like broccoli.
Yeah, he did look like a broccoli. I didn't even think about that, but he did look like a broccoli. He did.
You know, he also looked like, y'all remember, I don't know if y'all watch this show or not. X-Files. Do you remember that one dude that was like, he was like, was he a lizard person or something? I don't know. I can't remember, but he looks exactly. I'm sure they was like, oh, we got to model him after this episode from X-Files because that's what he looked like.
I can't really remember.
I gotta see if I can find that. Oh, what am I looking up? Oh, the Wicked.
You said the Wicked visual effects people.
Yes, because
I don't really remember.
Sorry.
Can't find it.
No.
Yeah. But yeah, that's the only category that I wouldn't want them to win in. I mean, I don't really got no skin in the game either way, so I'm not really too concerned with who wins, but hopefully some horror folks win some stuff. I would love for Alien Romulus to get some love with the effects and stuff too, because the practical effects were super dope in that film as well. I don't want Nosferatu to win nothing just because I'm not a big fan of that one. I think The Substance will probably get something just because I know people really love that movie a lot.
Paddington in Peru. That's the other movie that they did the visual effects for, which I haven't seen, but I heard was really, really good.
Yeah, the other Paddington films are really good, so I guess it doesn't really surprise me.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like The Substance will probably get a lot, or not a lot, but I feel like it'll get something just because people love that film so much.
I don't understand it.
No.
Like, I can see it winning for or I can see why it has gotten nominations for its practical effects and even maybe its performances, but as a film altogether, like I'm not sure why it's been selected.
Yeah. We're both not like huge fans of it. I think it's fine. I think it's a decent film, just like there's certain elements to it that I'm not a fan of, but the gory graphic elements is the parts I really like.
Yeah. Well, Paul Jaws, the flying monkeys are only there for a small part of time, but I think in the next movie we'll see them a lot more. So I'm excited to actually experience more of the flying monkeys.
Paul Jaws, I'll say that I'm not a big musical person, like at all. But Christy had watched it with our daughter first, and then she wanted to see it again. And I was like, I'm hearing all the hype about it. I was like, let me go see what this thing is. And I was like, you know what? It's actually pretty good. Like this, I think the songs are performed really good. They're super catchy. That Defying Gravity, that junk, and I listen super fire
all the time.
Yeah, that Defying Gravity, that's that man. Cynthia just destroys that song.
There's a lot of movies that we need to watch because we haven't seen like Anora
or The Brutalist, which I think will probably pull a lot of.
Conclave is up for some awards. We loved Conclave.
Yeah, Conclave is amazing.
That was a good one.
I don't think I would love for the Ralph, was it Ralph Fiennes or
Yeah,
Ralph
something like that.
Fiennes, Fine, whatever. I would love for him to win Best Performer, but I haven't seen the other films. But just from what I've seen,
Yeah,
that dude is a beast, man.
yeah.
Mike said he hates musicals, but thought Wicked was so good.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, so
it's a strong word.
so Paul Draws, I'd recommend you go check out Wicked because I think it actually is. It actually is a good movie.
Yeah.
Even beyond just being a musical, I think it's just a good movie in general.
For sure.
Yep.
All right, y'all. Well, we're gonna see y'all on Sunday.
Yep. So Sunday, Oscars watch party. We're trying to see if horror movies will actually get some love at the Oscars. We'll see.
Yeah.
But definitely tune in for that. I think that, like you said, 7 p.m. Eastern or Pacific. Eastern.
I'm pretty sure it's Eastern.
Pretty sure it's Eastern, right? Yeah. 7 p.m. Eastern is when the Oscars goes live. So we'll be up here just chilling. Have something to drink, just checking out the Oscars and just reacting to what wins and whatnot. So come join us if you get the opportunity. If not, you can come watch the replay and see our reaction to anything that wins. Hopefully Nosferatu don't win nothing. But also we want to mention
it was up for like
2 things,
costumes or something like that.
Yeah.
I don't remember. I got to look back and see.
Nah.
I know cinematography was.
Nope. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. That's a beautiful movie, but it's a gorgeous movie. I gotta look at the cinematography.
I'm pretty sure it's like cinematography.
Is Dune Part 2 in cinematography category?
I thought they weren't getting anything.
No,
was it something else?
No. He didn't get nominated for Best Picture.
Best Picture,
it was.
Yes.
And I think Best Director, but they had some other nominations.
Yeah, you're right. Mm-hmm. It might have been cinematography,
or was it Best Director? But was nominated for Best Picture. I can't remember exactly off the top of my head right now.
Yeah. Well, we'll look back at all that stuff.
Yeah, but I also want to mention BlurredCon. BlurredCon.
I don't know why I keep forgetting about this.
Yeah, that's next weekend.
We'll be at BlurredCon
Yep.
on March 7th through the 9th. And we have a panel on March the 9th that we'll be hosting alongside Jaleesa and Tyrone from Evil Live called Love and Horror, a look at Black couples in horror. And that'll be on Sunday. If you guys are coming, come find us on Sunday.
Yep.
I believe it's at 10 o'clock in the morning on Sunday.
I can't remember.
I'm pretty sure it's
at
10 o'clock.
Yeah.
If you're gonna be in the house, come find us. Come find us on the weekend and hang out with us.
Just say hey, hang out. Just say hey, whatever.
Yep. Super excited about that.
Yeah.
Even though I'm keep forgetting about it.
Yep. So that'll be coming. And then of course, we're gonna be having, like we just talked about, all these movies come out in March. We'll be doing reviews for all the ones that we talked about. And then we got some reactions that'll be coming as well to trailers, because eventually we're gonna get some trailers, y'all. That Final Destination Bloodlines trailer will come eventually.
Yeah.
And some more trailers for some other films as well.
Absolutely.
So make sure y'all subscribed and tuned in, because it's gonna be crazy these next few months with all different things coming to
ahead
horror.
In April, we'll also be at NorwestCon in Seattle.
Yeah.
We'll be on a couple different panels.
Yep.
That weekend. It's Easter weekend, I think.
Yeah, I think that's the Easter weekend.
From the 17th through something.
Yep.
We'll be there as well. So if you're on that side of the country, you can come check us out over there.
Indeed. And for anybody that plays games, I just downloaded Monster Hunter Wilds. It comes out officially tomorrow. If you want to play, let me know. Shoot me your I think because that game has cross-platform. So in the game, I think there's like a player ID or something like that. I'll be playing Monster Hunter Wilds. Y'all let me know if you play it. We can link up and go hunt down dinosaurs, monsters, and stuff like that.
That sounds fun.
Hey, look, shout out to Mike, Paul Draws, Michelle, Bonnie, Taymon, everybody that came through and contributed to the chat to make the live even better. We love discussing things with y'all. Thank y'all so much for the support.
Thanks for those of you who watched the replay.
In. Yeah, and hey, look, we still love you. Watch the replay.
Yes.
Definitely appreciate y'all. Drop love in the comments. Make sure you hit that subscribe. If you're listening to the audio version over on Spotify or Apple, hey, look, we love y'all too. And I think if you're on Spotify, you can drop comments on there as well. We do look at that too. But as always, thank y'all so much for all the love, all the support. This was super dope.
Yes.
We're gonna try to do more of these, more impromptu, just like chatting live type stuff. It could be about news, about anything. And then at some point we will try to resume our Sunday lives. So the Oscars one will count as one of our Sunday lives. And then moving forward, we'll go back to doing more Sunday lives as well. Now that we kind of got ourselves situated in the office
new
here and
house.
everything.
Yeah.
We still got to work out all the kinks. I got to get me some sort of, you know, Bluetooth keyboard or something like that, but we'll get that figured out. But again, y'all, thank y'all so much
Thank
for tuning
you.
in.
Have a good night.
Have a great night. We'll see y'all
See you
on Sunday
Sunday.
for the Oscars horror watch party. It's gonna be super dope. We'll see if horror shows up and wins some awards at the Oscars. Hey, we appreciate y'all. We love y'all. We see you the next one. We out. Peace.